Hello and welcome back. This may or may not be a short episode. It depends on whether I can beat him in the first try or not. But I just had to scrap an episode because I had to basically redo everything I did before this episode started. Or before the previous episode started. Shut up, Fee. Shut up, Fee. Shut up, Fee. I'm trying to be zen. It's not easy with this game. Welcome to the afterlife, apparently. Cool, I've died and gone to heaven. Hallelujah! That's not Jesus.
He's about to be.
So you've decided to meet your end in battle after all. It pleasures me greatly to see such misplaced valor, human. Yes, my child, I see you down there. Let me move this pillow so you can have your spot back. There you go. Alright, need to move my leg because it's getting cramped. I'm not gonna give you a voice. Ooh, the next game is gonna be text-based, so I have to read everything in my head.
Are we gonna do that one? Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's gonna be no, voice acting. At all.
We'll give everybody a nice, are we not talking about the same game?
We're not.
Oh.
Still, my question is... how? Or why does he hate the gods? Why? Why does he hate the gods? What did they do to him? Is he really just evil and they stopped him and he hates them for that? That would be childish. That would be like a toddler throwing a tantrum.
I mean, let's be honest, that's not out of his, range of possible ideas.
Right. Alright. Now. How mad am I going to get today?
Big man let Rose temper tantrum? That's something, right?
Yep. Stop doing a spin attack! Ow, that was my shield. Why? Why are you doing a spin attack? I'm not trying to do a spin attack. He did this on the episode I scrapped, too. He just... I have to... entirely... Whoopsies!
It's like the game says you have to slow down or else we'll punish you.
Whoopsies! Oh, come on! Respond when I need you to respond. Ho 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 ho! Oh my god! Ding ding! Round 2! This is not... This is the part that really pisses me off. Alright. Nope. No. Drink that. No, stop. Oh my god. This is why I don't like putting buttons. And that is why I don't like it. I don't care about realism anymore.
It sort of seems to be flashing like it's recharging. Is that normal?
I gotta wait for the thunder to come back. That's what's going on. Why do you keep stealing my lightning strike? Excuse me, game. That is not at all what I was going for. Fuck you! Fuck everything about you, and especially the person who designed you! Oh yeah, no, that's right.
Okay. Try doing a skyward strike now. Well,
I have to wait for the lightning to be raining down, or it doesn't work.
so, from my observation, right here he gets lightning, right? Then,
Yeah! Whee! Oh man, that is so cool looking. Nope. Ah, damn.
yeah, like when you get your like sword covered electricity, he tends to lose his electric powers.
It's not that. Oh, God damn it, controls work!
Okay.
Yes! All it took was for me to get pissed off and yell at the game. Ta-da! It works! I know that's not how it works, but let me feel better.
Why didn't you just yell at yourself and completely rip away your own?
I'm just sick of the controls being like, sorry, but we're still in the process of this specific button or movement, so we're not registering this, or hey, we're gonna register this when it shouldn't.
Poor Girigami's dead. You killed him.
Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind. You fight like no man or demon I have ever known, though this is not the end. Yeah, we know. My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle with no end.
Probably seek therapy.
I will rise again. But why? Why is your hate so intense? What did they do to you for your hate to be that intense? Just stopping you from being evil isn't enough to create that intense of a hate.
You know what I would think would be kind of cool? What if we get an anti-hero game where we play as, him, and we learn his story?
That would be nice. I'd like to know his story. Because he says the gods, so he's not specifically talking about Hylia.
She just happens to be the one who did the final blow.
So, he's got to be talking about the old gods, the three. But what did they do to him? We know nothing about what those three goddesses have done, right? All we know is they gave life to the earth, possibly created the land, created the Triforce, and disappeared.
They came, they fucked shit up, and they left.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it was really just a demon world, and they descended, turned it into a world where new life could spawn, and that's what's really going on.
Was that like it?
Yeah. You have done well. Thank you. I think it's over. Finally, it's all over. Yeah, I feel that too. Don't worry, I feel it too.
Now the bank got us.
I think she's 17, so no.
Well, I mean, weren't they doing their whole coming of age thing where they're supposed to get married soon?
Oh. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing in this little adventure I like to call the Legend of Cruise. That's a little joke. I did all the work. It better be named after me. It is the Legend of Link. Joke or not, your contributions to our effort were heroic. You have my thanks. Oh, well, you know, I'm just glad I could make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay.
This feels a little too anticlimactic. After all that crap, this is how it's gonna end and we all live peacefully ever after.
You want to know what Gary Haim's dumb move was? A couple of them, actually. Besides not killing Link the first chance he had.
I think he enjoyed the abuse.
Right, he goes through the time gate with Zelda. Should have destroyed the time gate, much like Impa did. I almost said Sheikah. Haha. Or, instead of grabbing Zelda, he could have just snuck through the gate without any of us knowing, gone back in time, and grabbed the crystal that Zelda was sleeping in, and used that.
Obviously, it splits the time so everybody can live happily ever after.
I guess. Well, see, in the present time, the timeline is split. We have two different versions of this timeline. One where Demise was defeated, and one where the imprisoned was killed.
But not a timeline where he won. Talk about big oof energy.
I must speak with you.
As goodbye, Master. You'll never see me again. Yeah, there it is.
You have successfully protected the Goddess Reborn and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend. My purpose here is complete, therefore I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant.
My bitch, I don't need you no more because you don't need me.
Drive the sword into the pedestal before you, and I will return to the sword to enter a sleep without end. You know, as much as I hate her nagging, she's not a bad character.
Also a bit much for her. Just put me back so I can never be awakened again.
I wouldn't mind a game where, like, she has to be brought back. The sword is losing its power, and the spirit inside the sword, Fi, needs to be reawakened, or, I don't know, the world ends. Right?
Isn't that what happened in,
Nope.
Breath of the Wild?
Nope.
That's why the sword got fucked up.
No. Fi spoke to Zelda in that game.
Did it?
Vaguely. You can hear Fi's sound. You know that sound she makes when she pops out of the sword? They're like,
Not even.
that sound is made in Breath of the Wild when Zelda's looking at the sword, and that's how she knows to take Link to the Chamber of Healing, where he spends the next 100 years.
Hey, yo, Zelda's locking my boy.
Also, I don't remember that pedestal being there.
She made it. Shut up.
Well, guys, this really is the finale. You still got to see me get mad, but, not the... I was about to throw my controller mad, because... Controls.
We're a team. Come on, give Gary one last chance.
No.
He can't be dead. I refuse to believe that Gary's dead.
Chosen hero of this land on your quest. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as a servant to her grace. However, I have come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record. Oh, how sweet.
Now deleting memory.
I do not have the capability of fully understanding the human spirit, but now at the end of my journey, as I prepare to sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I am unable to identify. I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what you people call happiness.
Happiness that you need to go away?
Say it with a French accent. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay to you words that I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Many have said them to you thus far, but now I wish to say them for myself. Thank you. And for some reason, she like super slows down. May we meet again in another life. But you're about to sleep forever, so how would that be possible?
She just cursed you. She cursed you with longevity.
No. This game basically establishes how Ganon can keep coming back. And how there's other people that take that place as well. Well, Impa, why? Come with us. Your Grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I am a being of this age. My place is here. So what she's saying, I'm gathering, is that she was born in this era, grew up here, and she used the Gate of Time and the Sand Place, I can only assume, to travel into the future to help her out, to bring her back.
Which means the old lady is her. Come on now.
That's thousands of years in the future.
Again, do you think an Impa cares?
The oldest Impa to record is like 130.
Yes, but if you look at her, the old lady's design, if you look at her, she's got that whole strand of hair, right? The
My
old
guy,
lady's got a braid
my guy. The old lady is like half the size of Zelda, and Impa stands a head and a half taller than Zelda.
You go old.
You do not shrink that much when you grow old.
Have you not seen the zombie monks in Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, they're lanky.
I'm telling you, that old lady is her.
It's not. And those are zombie monks, right? They're in a state of what is it, enlightenment or something? Something like that. They're alive, but not. And once their task is complete, then they die. But you'll notice that they're trapped inside a barrier. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again, the knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history. These are the words the goddess spoke to me long ago. I remember them well, as do you, I'm sure. Yada yada yada. They're trying to say hi to Triforce again. So that mortal hands don't try and mess with its power.
What do you think those bracelets are made out of?
I don't know. Fairies?
They look opal. So I must ask, do you honestly believe the old lady is not Impa?
Pradosh? My guy. My lady. Just watch the game. We're almost done. I can finally put this agony behind me. I'm not allowed to spoil anything for you, alright? And you keep asking questions about spoilers.
My dude, it was so obvious. Don't even get me
So?
started.
You're not as fun.
It was ridiculously obvious.
I have something to say to that, but not right now. I'll wait till the episode's over. Bye-bye.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, again, she's been alive for thousands of years.
What? Oh.
I can only suppose that before Impa traveled through the Gate of Time, she was granted some kind of longevity power to help her stay alive until the goddess was reborn and the task was completed.
I'm sorry. Wow.
You know what
We've been here together all this time and dies.
You know what I just realized?
What?
He put the sword in the pedestal in the past.
Yeah.
I think this game got a little too free with their concept of time.
Why do you say that?
Because here the sword is now, so should the sword have always been there. Because if doing something in the past alters the future like this, then as soon as Girahim went back, all of this should have vanished.
Yeah.
They got too free with it. If you're going to create rules for time, they need to exist on all fronts. Like, there's no exceptions to the rule. And there you have it, everybody! We are done with this game! I will...
Everything is he's free.
Free.
He's free.
Free! I can run away! Alright, until next we meet in our next game. Goodbye, everybody.
See you for the next set.